Raj thought he did everything right. He picked a mutual fund his friend recommended, set up a SIEP, and waited. 3 years later, the fund underperformed. It didn't beat inflation. Raj felt betrayed. Not by the market, but by his own blind trust. But what if I told you, analyzing a mutual fund isn't rocket science? It's a skill, a habit, and today, you'll learn it. Welcome to Dalal Street Decode, decode markets, decode wealth. Raj never checked what the fund was investing in. He didn't know the fund manager. He didn't check the benchmark. Heck, he didn't even know what an expense ratio was. And that's not just Raj. That's most investors today. We chase returns not realizing we're blindfolded, driving a car at 120 kilometers per hour, on a foggy road, hoping we reach the destination. Let's change that. Let's open the fog lights. Let's decode a mutual fund step by step. Everyone talks about returns. Bro, this fund gave 20% last year. But here's what you should really check. 1 year, 3 year, 5 year CAGR, not just last year's performance. Rolling returns. How consistent is it across time? Did it outperform the market most of the time? Or just once? Because here's the truth. A fund that wins occasionally isn't better than a fund that wins consistently. Returns are what you see. Risk is what you feel when the market crashes. Understand these. Standard deviation. How volatile is the fund? Sharpe Ratio. Are you getting rewarded for the risk you're taking? Alpha. Is the fund beating the market or just following it? Beta. Is the fund more or less volatile than the market? High returns with low Sharpe Ratio? That's like a Ferrari with no brakes. Every rupee you invest should work for you, not to fill someone else's wallet. That's why the expense ratio matters. For debt funds, anything above 1% is suspicious. For equity funds, keep it under 2%. And always compare regular plans versus direct plans. Over 15 to 20 years, even a 1% difference can cost you lakhs. A great fund with a poor captain can still sink. Who's managing your fund? Check. How long have they been managing this fund? What's their experience across other funds? How have they performed in bear markets? Because investing isn't just about bull runs. It's about who keeps the ship steady in a storm. You don't just invest in a fund. You invest in stocks, sectors, and ideas inside it. Ask, what are the top 5 holdings? Is it overexposed to one sector? Is it truly diversified? Don't just see returns. Understand what's creating them. AUM or assets. Under management shows how big the fund is. For large cap funds, high AUM equals sign trust and liquidity. But for mid-cap and small-cap funds, a huge AUM can dilute performance. Sometimes a smaller, agile fund can outperform a giant. Don't follow the crowd. Follow the data. Every mutual fund has a benchmark. Nifty 50, Nifty Next 50, Sensex. If your fund isn't beating its benchmark, then why are you paying fees? It's like a cricketer who never scores above team average, but still demands the highest salary. Check the benchmark. Compare the fund. Then decide. After all this analysis, here's the most important question. Why are you investing? Is it for retirement? Your child's education? Buying your dream home? Because when your goal is clear, your analysis becomes sharp. Your decisions become stronger. Don't just chase numbers. Chase peace of mind. Learn what you own. Own what you understand. So don't be like the old Raj. Be the version of you that's informed, aware, and intentional. If this video helped you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who invests blindly. And tell me in the comments, what's the one metric you always check before choosing a fund? You've been watching Dalal Street Decode. Decode markets. Decode wealth.